Zulqarnain used to travel across the earth to reform it and call people towards one God. God enlightened him and made him one of those who knew the secrets of human sciences and martial arts.
Bend your front knee as you strike.
Your command, sir!
Come on, hit me!
Oh,
Don't rush like a bull and keep your balance.
sorry, my lord.
Butter, Uqab,
At your command, my lord.
At your disposal.
I want rigorous training for balance and endurance. Have them cross the lake over planks of log.
Isn't the test hard?
He who fails, I do not want in my army, and let them crawl through the blazing fires.
As your order, my lord.
There is no rest before you complete the training in the best way. Whoever falls from fatigue leaves the army immediately. Merchant, I want some meat, and I only have a piece of silver.
Take the meat without pay, uncle.
For free, Allah bless you.
I would like to pray for Zulqarnain, who has separate justice and goodness.
May Allah forgive him for his shortcomings in serving people.
Uqab, where are you?
Here, I haven't eaten since morning.
This is not a time for your meal. There is an urgent meeting with Commander Zulqarnain.
Urgent meeting?
You ask yourselves, why is there the need for this meeting in the dead of this night?
Certainly, the voice leader must have strong reasons.
Prepare for travel.
Another travel.
We have already traveled most of the earth, my lord.
You confessed it, most but not all. I must travel to all parts of the earth to make sure that I'm not failing at people's right.
Why do we always feel unsatisfied, sir?
Knowledge and empowerment on earth is a test for God's servants. He has tested me with strength and knowledge to see if I thank him or not.
My lord, what are the signs of gratitude in your opinion?
The least of it is that I spend my time serving people and seeking them in every place, spreading among them the call to God and helping them in their worldly matters.
Let's go tomorrow if you like.
Rather, we will travel tonight. I will accompany Commander Uqab and Commander Butter and their soldiers on this journey and leave the rest of the army here to protect our people.
ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم منه ذكرا إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا فأتبع سببا.
There are the people, but why are they sitting like a sick?
Would you have a little water for us and our horses?
We're almost dying from thirst. And surely you do not see any crop.
How do you live then?
We are waiting for the rain to pour so that we can save water in huge containers.
Why don't you dig the ground and get water out of it?
The water inside this barren desert? How?
I will dig out water for you. You don't need to worry. You can dig here.
The water, sir.
I can't believe my eyes. We live above water and we never realized it. How do I thank you?
I'm not the one who deserves thanks. Rather, thank the one who blessed you this goodness.
Who are you talking about?
About the one and only Allah who created us and endowed us with blessings. We worship Him and are thankful for His blessings. O Allah, praise to you alone and thank you for everything.
We don't want you to leave, gentlemen.
Actually, our job is done.
Can't you stay with us for a few more days? This is the decision of the leader, Zulqarnain. We want you to stay with us, dear sir.
Get up, man, and do not bow to anyone but God. You have now learned to dig wells and grow desert crops, and in a few years, palm trees will grow on your lands to feed your children. So pray to God and thank Him.
Where are we going now, my lord?
To the west.
The army of Zulqarnain is at the gates of the city. Settle yourself!
War!
Wait, people. Why are we fighting Zulqarnain?
He is a good man and fair, who has never plundered the land he entered.
What is our children's fault in that war?
You are traitors, follower of unknown.
Shall we kill them, sir?
Not yet. After we confront Zulqarnain and his army, we turn to the traitors.
Are you sure that we can confront the army of Zulqarnain?
I think. What is this? Earthquake! Earthquake! Run! It's earthquake!
The biggest calamity is the army of enemies.
O people, I have not come as an aggressor or greedy in your land, but I have come to spread goodness and justice.
What do you think?
The issue does not need an opinion. We will give up.
Oh, Commander, take what you want from our gold, our land, and our slaves, and let us live.
What are we going to do with these people?
Hold them until we reach a decision about them.
Will he kill us?
He will surely kill us, as we used to do to our enemies. It is the end.
We will be held accountable for your sins and we shall all be tormented. What do we do now with the prisoners, sir?
We will punish the wrongdoers so that they get their share in this world and be an example for others. Then God will punish them with the greatest punishment on the day of resurrection.
The people were all corrupt, so should we punish them all?
No, the innocent and the weak are not guilty.
But they were silent about the injustice, sir.
They had no choice but to remain silent. They weren't able to resist.
Shall we forgive them?
Not only that, but we will compensate them for the injustice and we will treat them kindly. Praise be to Allah, who empowered me on earth, gave me the means of victory, and inspired me to judge with justice.
حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنا قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا وأما من آمن وعمل صالحا فله جزاء الحسنى وسنقول له من أمرنا يسرا.
Zulqarnain finished his mission and decided to leave. So he and his army set out on a long journey.
Sir, we are exhausted.
Soldiers need rest and horses also need rest. Command them to stop.
Sir, we have been walking for many days and we don't know where we're going.
We are striving in the way of Allah, O Uqab. And we are headed towards every person on earth who needs advice or support.
Why do we choose rugged places?
The inhabitants of palaces and gardens do not need us. Rather, we must confront them if they are corrupt and spread tyranny in the land. As for the poor, they are what we are looking for.
We ask the evil spirit to move Zulqarnain away from us.
Stop, magician! Zulqarnain does not harm those who make peace with him, and he only wants to help people and spread his message.
We must defend our gods that were worshipped by our forefathers.
Defend? His army has never been defeated.
The spirit of the god will help us.
If these gods were able to fight, they would face Zulqarnain alone.
What do you say, a wise of the village?
Spare the blood of the people of my village. I warn you of the wrath of Zulqarnain.
What do they do?
They perform the salute dance and express their loyalty and affinity.
I thank them, but I want to say something.
Shut up, people.
Our loyalty is to Allah alone, and Allah does not differentiate in reward between rich or poor, white or black. Your good deeds are what raise your status to God. Train the horses as I taught you.
I have a question, sir.
Yes, please.
How do you know all these things? To hunt and tame animals, to cure people, to build houses and cultivate the land.
This is from the grace of Allah alone. Allah has given me all this for a reason and shown me the path of knowledge.
Are you still determined to leave?
I have done my job here.
So let me suggest something to you.
What?
There are people in the south who need your help and assistance.
I will go to them with Allah's willing.
The heat is unbearable now.
Tomorrow you will get used to the hot weather.
Shall we stay here till tomorrow?
Rather, we will camp and stay until we know the inhabitants of this land and benefit them from the grace of Allah upon us.
Which residents, sir? The place looks empty.
No one can live under the scorching sun.
They are there.
They act so strangely.
It seems they are protecting their bodies from the intense heat.
And where are their dwellings?
These are Bedouin people who have never seen houses before, and no one taught them how to build.
Then how they do sleep?
This matter needs to be studied. Order the soldiers to set up their tents. They ask about tents. They are astonished by their shape and they want them to have the same.
We can leave them the tents and go.
It will be old soon and they will return to the same problem.
What is the solution, sir?
We teach them to build houses and huts that may protect them from the heat of the sun. And we shall teach them to dig tunnels in the grounds to walk in during the day.
Your order, my lord. But we do not know their language.
I will teach them. Now, I want you to make huge saws for cutting trees.
On it, my lord.
And you, O Ukab, command your soldiers to tie their ropes from those soft branches and to collect the resin into the hollows of the trees. Here they can store grains and fruits and pass to the other side of the forest.
Is it important that they understand the purpose of these words?
Watch your mouth before talking in front of them.
Why?
Zulqarnain taught us your language.
This teaches you, O Batar, to be careful with your words.
Do you still think we wasted our time here?
Forgive me, my lord. May God reward you for them and for us.
Let's go upstairs and sleep in the new huts.
We will never forget you, Zulqarnain.
Thank you so much, and please do not forget me in your prayers.
I will pray for you.
Who knows which of us is more righteous in the eyes of Allah?
These gifts are not fit for your status, but they are the best we have got.
This gold is not necessary for me. It may make the women in your tribe happy.
Will you return our humble gift?
I will leave the gold to you and take the wooden box which you made for me, just so I may not seem to return the gift.
How can I find you if I want to visit you?
I do not know. I do not settle in a land, as you can see, but I would like to see you well.
Peace be upon you, O Zulqarnain.
ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونها سترا كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا.
Many days passed until the army reached a strange mountainous area. There were two great mountains that looked like two huge dams that were carved by the hand of nature in the rocks.
Let us stop here. Horses can't climb higher than this.
So shall we camp here, O Zulqarnain?
Rather, we will keep going up to the mountain.
How? This is so dangerous.
You are trained to climb and also fight in the most difficult conditions.
I don't think there is a stronger person living in this remote region.
That was what you thought. When the sun rises, we'll climb the mountain. Do you want to stay here?
No, sir. I do not intend to.
We are always your loyal followers, my lord.
Glory be to the great Creator, and praise be to Allah that He granted me the honor of prostration in all parts of earth, from the rocks of the mountains and the sands of the desert, and the beaches of the coast, and the wilderness of forests.
Commander Uqab and his group have returned from a tour of discovery.
Where is he? Come closer, man.
Allow me, sir, to apologize first. Your opinion was the correct one, as usual.
Do not worry. Have you met any of the inhabitants of those mountains?
But I saw a lot of them, but I really couldn't talk to them.
Why?
They speak a strange language, and they hardly understood a word.
Just tell me where they are. Don't chase them. I'll talk to them in their language. Peace be upon you, O people of this land. I come to you with peace, and I do not intend to fight, but I want to guide you to the best of this world and the hereafter.
What does the leader say?
A language we don't know.
Do they understand his words?
Sure, but they don't seem to want to talk.
These people are so strange. They did not even give me the opportunity to understand and know their problems.
Looks like the stranger is a good sign.
What goodness and righteousness! Like everyone else, he wants to prey on us.
If he was a cannibal like Gog and Magog, he would have tried to catch us. No, I don't think so.
And if it appears to us that he is corrupt and that he is savage,
Nothing to lose. Already Gog and Magog tried attacking us and killing a number of us each time.
you are right. It's a risky try, but we have no other solution.
Let us hurry to him before the people of Gog and Magog wake up from their sleep.
Let's go! You stay to guard the children and the elderly.
Where did the people who inhabit the plain go? Oh, Goga, I am hungry.
They are far more dangerous.
How? Are they larger?
Rather the smallest, but they have fangs and claws like predatory lions. They attack like beasts at the speed of lightning.
How many of these Gog and Magog are there?
No one could count them.
Interesting. Fighting these people means the wastage of my army in vain.
And the solution? How to behave?
We figured you can help us.
I will, inshallah.
Dear Commander, we have brought this gift for you.
We promise to give you high reward every year.
Please accept.
Take your money and gifts. I do not get paid for my work. I work for the sake of Allah the Almighty.
We have heard good things about you and that you build cities and dams and work towards development of land to make it better.
For the sake of Allah the Almighty.
Please, we ask you to build us a wall that will protect us from the tyranny of Gog and Magog.
I will build the wall for you, but you must help me.
We are at your service and your disposal.
Order us and you will find nothing but obedience from us.
I put my trust in one God.
Why are we not attacking the people of the plains?
They are hiding behind a strong man who leads an army.
We can beat them. and eat him too.
The leader who protects the inhabitant of the plain is a frequent traveler, huh? Tomorrow he might travel and leave them easy prey for us.
Yes, I would rather find no resistance from the food I ate.
Bring me the iron. Put it there.
Why didn't you use soldiers instead of these people? We are stronger and faster than them.
They must work to protect themselves from enemies.
We could have fought Gog and Magog, whatever their number were.
It is never wise to fight and kill thousands of soldiers when this can be prevented without bloodshed.
Iron melted, O leader.
Blow now until it becomes fire.
Shall we bring molten copper?
Yes. Pour it in with the quantities I told you. Well, that's enough.
What do we do now?
This is your turn to rest. Let the second group come to work.
We do not feel tired, my lord.
This is necessary. Let this group go to rest. Come on, complete the work of your brothers.
Is this height not enough?
No, it must reach the end of the mountain.
They were not able to climb such height.
We are building a dam so that it may last until Allah wishes it to. Butter,
Yes, my lord.
have you checked the quality of the construction?
It is very hard and seems extremely slippery.
This is necessary so that the people of Gog and Magog fail to climb it or dig it.
You haven't had a rest in days.
We must hurry, O Kab, before Gog and Magog wake up and attack us.
What is that? When did they build this wall?
Let's all rush in and smash it.
Ah! It doesn't budge!
Throw them a fireball.
Fire bounces back to us!
Do anything.
The petted people try to dig the walls with their fangs and claws.
Their fangs are shattered, but the wall isn't affected. Why?
Continue to mix iron with molten copper for better construction.
Construction is over, Commander.
This is a mercy from my Allah. Tell the soldiers to prepare and leave.
Where are we going this time, my lord?
Of course, to our land. Do you not miss your children and your families?
We almost forgot them.
This is the destiny of the Mujahideen in the cause of Allah.
This wall cannot be broken. I think it will stay forever.
Nothing remains but Allah. Today, the wall is impregnable, but it too has its limit. And on the day the wrath of God comes, the wall will collapse and Gog and Magog will prevail in the earth.
ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكادون يفقهون قولا قالوا يا ذا القرنين إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا قال ما مكني إني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم ردما آتوني زبر الحديد حتى إذا ساوى بين الصدفين قال انفخوا حتى إذا جعله نارا قال آتوني أفرغ عليه قطرا فما استطاعوا أن يظهروه وما استطاعوا له نقبا قال هذا رحمة من ربي فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله دكاء وكان وعد ربي حقا